Hi everyone and welcome back. Today's makeup I have for you is a cream contour look. So if you've ever been wondering how to use contour creams and you're kind of scared of them, then this is a video for you. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So starting off, I'm going to prime my face, and to do that I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. And this is the little travel size that you can get. It comes with this one and their little oil-based primer as well. So this is a water-based primer, and therefore it won't clog your pores, and it's also waterproof, and it will help keep your skin nice and matte throughout the day. Next, I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream, and this is in the shade Light Medium, and it's going to give me light to sheer medium coverage, which is what we want on the skin because we don't want to use too heavy a foundation because we're going to be layering a lot of cream products together. If you start with a really heavy foundation, it will cause your products to look a bit cakey. Alright, so now that the tinted moisturizer slash BB cream is on, I'm going to prep my lips, and for that I'm going to use the Nivea Lip Butter in Vanilla Macadamia. So this will just keep your lips nice and hydrated and prep them for lipstick at the end of your makeup. Okay, so cream contouring products. It does seem a little bit scary, but you don't ever have to go to the extreme, which is like Kim Kardashian does. If you look at her makeup artist Instagram page, you'll see that she does really heavy cream contouring. But you don't ever have to go that far. You can just do light cream contouring, and that will help make your skin look a lot more natural, because sometimes when you layer powder over cream products, it does tend to give you the look of wearing makeup, but you can use cream products and you can layer them and it will help make it look like you're not wearing any makeup at all. So there are a number of options for contouring, which is what I'm going to do first. So there is cream bronzers. This is the Sonia Kashuk one, and this is in the shade Warm Tan, and I bought this at Target when it was closing, but it's just a nice cream bronzer, and it's not too dark or too orange. This one I usually use if I want to look a bit more bronzy because it does have a slight more summery bronze look. Then you can also use eyeshadows. There's nothing wrong with using a matte cream eyeshadow as a base and as your contour. So this one is the Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is in the shade Creamy Beige. And I think this one is like a satiny finish, but you can use just a tiny bit of it and then really blend it out, and that would work great if you have really cool undertones and you're quite fair, because it's slightly like more of a taupey shade, and it's very similar to MAC's Blunt, which is a powder contour shade. And then you can also find these little bronzer sticks, and it's basically a darker foundation shade. This one's slightly more pink toned. I don't know if you can see that. Slightly more of a pink tone, and these you can get when you buy like those little contour and makeup sets. These usually come with them. These are great, and you don't have to worry about applying too much product because never apply directly from the hair. Otherwise you might get a bit too much product. You can use a brush and then blend it out really well. So for my contour, I'm going to use this contour stick because I find these are the ones that are becoming most available, and so it might be a bit easier if this is the one that I choose. So I'm just going to zoom in and I will show you how to contour the side of your face. Alright, so I'm all nice and zoomed in now. You can see every part of my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take on a domed shadow brush, deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to take a little bit of product onto the brush, and then you're going to suck in your cheeks and you'll see the hollow of your cheek, and that's where you're going to place the product. So suck in your cheeks. And just like that. Now it obviously looks a bit harsh, but that's what you're going to do. You're going to take some more product, and you're going to do the same on the other side. So you're going to suck in your cheeks. Make them, even length. And then you can apply some on the sides of your forehead. And along your jaw. So for highlight, I'm going to take a very light concealer. This is the CoverGirl Fresh Complexion Concealer, and this is in the shade Classic Ivory. And this is very, very light for me. So I'm going to take it and just kind of take a little bit of the product off and then go into a V along here. Don't worry, we will conceal underneath our eyes, like dark circles, after. So don't worry about that, but just a V here. And this is like you're going to highlight the inner triangle of your face. So this here is the outer half of your face, and then here's the inner part. You can go around your nose as well, on your chin, as well as on your forehead, which always seems a bit weird because you kind of look like you're drawing a tree on your forehead. Okay, so that done. You look a little bit crazy, but you're going to, I go in with my contour brush, which is what I use for my bronzing powder. It's probably best to use a clean one, but this I've only used once, so it's okay. And you're just going to blend upwards. There's no reason you can't blend downwards, it just doesn't look quite as flattering. So for your highlighter, you can go in with your regular foundation brush, and if it has a little bit of product on it, that's okay, because that will help to blend the super light concealer into your skin tone. So that done, I then like to take this brush and just go over the bronzer, because I help that finds to really blend it in. Alright, so now that we're all contoured, you can see that it's lighter in this triangle area of my face and then darker towards the side. And this is a really natural contour. It's not a harsh line. If you want to, you can take a bronzing powder like Benefit's Hoola or Nars Laguna and go over the sides of your face if you want a stronger contour. But you don't have to do that if you want to just keep it really natural. I'm going to go over it with a bronzing powder just to show you what it looks like. So for the bronzer, I'm going to use the Body Shop bronzing powder. This is in the shade 01 Light Matte, so it's a very, very light matte bronzer. So I'm going to go back in with my contour brush, swirl it around a bit, and then just go over the contour part. Alright, so that is the face done. Now, if you do have a bit of redness or under eye circles in here, you can go in with your normal concealer color. I'm doing okay, so I'm going to skip that step. So now I'm going to move on to eyebrows, eyes, and add a little bit of blush and finish the makeup look.